Hey guys, Jareth Smith here, and today I'm going to fix your Piriformis Syndrome. Right, so firstly I'm going to talk about Piriformis Syndrome and what it is, and then give you some ideas on how to fix it. So basically I've got Bones here again today, and he's going to show you guys what Piriformis Syndrome is. So basically we've got the piriformis muscle, which goes from the sacrum down to the greater trochanter in a line. Meanwhile we have the big sciatic nerve, which is about the size of my finger here. It comes out the sciatic notch, through the piriformis and down the back of the leg. So basically that's what the piriformis is, and how it causes Piriformis Syndrome is it's really tight, it's really tonic, and it presses on that sciatic nerve, so you get that radiating pain down into your leg. You might get muscle weakness, wasting. Mainly the pain and the tightness is what you want to look for. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. This is due to external rotation of the femurs, because that is the job of the piriformis, is to externally rotate. So basically your legs are pretty much over externally rotated, and you want to internally rotate them. But we've got a couple of stretches we can do to release the piriformis. I will say that you probably don't want to foam roller it or get any like myofascial release balls in there, because although you might be releasing the muscle, you're also going to press on that nerve and it's going to irritate the nerve as well. Whereas if you're stretching the muscle, you're not going to irritate the nerve as much. So basically that's what we're going to do first. We're going to stretch the muscle, and then we're going to work on some strengthening exercises. So basically the first thing you're going to want to do is you'll want to stretch it out. So you can do this laying on your back, crossing one leg over the other, making a figure of four, and then pulling on the leg. This is really going to stretch out the piriformis, and you want to hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds. And there's a few variations I want you to try and see which ones you think are the best, and just take one or two of them. So there's 3 of them I want you to try. That one, and then there's one where you can sit down. This one's a lot easier to do. So I want you to sit down again, cross the leg over. So you're crossing the leg over, that is the irritated hip, okay? So you cross that leg over, and then I want you to lean forward. This one's a bit less tension, which is good. But if that one works better for you, use that one. Again, with all these stretches, we're going 20 to 30 seconds, and then 2 sets if you can. The next one's probably the most intense stretch, and for this one you're going to be standing, cross your leg over the other one, and then I want you to go down into a squat. So you're going to use like a pole or something to balance yourself out and take some of the weight, and you're going to go down as low as you can. You should feel that right in the piriformis stretching out. After the stretching exercises are done, we really want to work on the glute medius and minimus, which are going to internally rotate the femur and also relieve some of that tension on the piriformis. And the best exercise I can recommend for this is probably like a side plank bend and a side plank hold. Okay, so what you can do is you can either do a proper side plank bend, so that's with your legs on the floor on your side, pushing yourself up with your elbow, and then you're going to bend your hips down to the floor and back up again. For this you want to go for about 10 to 12 repetitions and do a couple of sets of this, rest about a minute in between. If you can't do it at this variation, I want you to put your knees on the floor rather than your feet, and that just takes the pressure off your glute medius just a tad, and that means you'll be able to do more repetitions and good quality repetitions. So really try and squeeze it at the top and then come back down. After you've done this, I want you to go into a full side plank and hold it for, I want you to build up to 30 seconds. You won't get 30 seconds straight away, but do a couple of sets of however long you can do it, whether it's 5, 10, 15 seconds, and build up to 30 seconds, okay? That's pretty much it for the Piriformis Syndrome. Make sure that it is Piriformis Syndrome you have and not a disc injury. So I've talked about different disc injuries before, so go back and check my videos on that sort of thing. But you'll feel, if it is a piriformis, you'll definitely feel tightness when you do the stretches. I hope this helps you guys out, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Okay, if you feel like the strengthening exercises are a bit difficult, Then move into a sideline leg raise. This is just going to isolate the glute medius, and it's a lot easier than the side plank bends. So if you can't do them yet, you want to work up to that, but definitely go into a sideline leg raise. So that's just lying on your side, lifting your leg up and down. Again, going for about 10 to 12 repetitions. If you can do more, that's great. Try and hold it at the top and slowly down, and that's going to really help you guys out.